Hello everybody, it's Tomebinder, and in this video, by request, I'm going to be checking out the Battle of Rekiv, not Battle of Ragged Ridge, but the Battle of Rekiv by LAN. This is a map that I saw a little bit while it was being developed because he unfortunately hit a bug with his units, but they seem to be better now, so we're going to check the map out. Lots of people have been playtesting and helping the map. It's always a good sign to see that kind of collaboration. Let's check it out. This is from the 1086 universe. Which is, let me just read the description here. After Waitikan forces released the Ergol Dam's floodgates, the Rekivan capital of Rekiv was flooded, killing and displacing a majority of its inhabitants and defenders. The Khan's palace has been heavily fortified. One of the bloodiest events in the Rekorian civil war is about to take place. Okay, let us check it out. Thumbnail is interesting. It's pretty good. All things considered, I would click on that map if I didn't know it was made by LAN, and oh my goodness, you didn't see this, but if I had a face cam, I would be really embarrassing myself right now. There was like a little fuzz on my shirt, and it looked like a gigantic spider. Holy cow, I had like a full body spasm just there. We'll see if that makes it into the final video. Sheesh. Okay, and where were we? We were playing the Battle of Rekiv. Alright, by LAN, I'm sure this will be a great map. Let's got one custom sound. Let's see how that is. Okay, it's a class-based map, or is this just explaining the factions? Know your allies. Okay, the guys in green and those guys, and yeah. See, how I'm gonna tell them apart is my enemies are mostly the guys who have feathers on their head, basically. Press to begin the battle for Rekiv. Okay. Okay, I died, but I'll respawn. Okay, so gotta make sure my sound is the way it should be. It is the way it should be. Okay, we are in the Grand Principality of Rekiv. Oh, yeah, speak to the general in the red tent. A little laggy. It's a little laggy. I wonder if he made that entire city. That's an entirely populated city. We'll find out in a second. So we want to talk to the general. I guess it's this guy. Yeah, performance is a bit rough to start. I do have high graphics settings, but maps should be playable in the highest graphics settings. Waitikan General, good, you're here. What is my mission, sir? With the city flooded, whatever surviving soldiers have been retreated to the traitor Khan's palace. We're gonna blow him up, basically. He'll finally face judgment, and let's liberate. Oh, they're attacking us. What? No! That's impossible. Where do we are the only ones who get to attack here? Well, I like our camp, and I like the look of this place. Having the whole city laid out before me is very impressive. But it is a bit performance intensive. Whoa! I'm going to turn down my game volume, but I think I can spot some custom animations. That's another thing. If you have a low performance, it becomes harder to aim. And if it becomes harder to aim, it becomes harder to fight, and if you can't fight, then what the heck are you playing for? But I'm hoping and assuming this lag will be clearing up in a second. Right after we clear up this traitorous assault. Okay. Any pistols, anything I can use that's not a bolt-action gun? There's a large assault coming right through, right up the middle, and our guys are not dealing with it the way they should be. Okay, I'm gonna charge in with the bayonet. Alright. I made a mistake. I got a little too close. I gotta kind of bait this guy out. Come on. There we go. Continuing to assault. Are we supposed to... Is this an endless assault? I would hope not, because that would be significantly performance intensive. The Khan is... He inspires such loyalty. I'm jealous of this Khan's... His charisma. Okay. I confess, I'm not the most educated in the 1086 universe, so I'm appreciating the lore and the environmental storytelling. Now that that's been taken care of, let's begin the assault. Well, I mean, it's mostly been taken care of. There's still a few stragglers, but I guess we can begin our assault on the city now. I appreciate regeneration. I'm regenerating my health. Some might call that passive healing. Even though we're through the worst of it, I'm going to turn down my graphics a little bit. Because I think it's a worthy sacrifice in exchange for better performance. Still, though, LAN, this kind of performance problem holds a map back. It would be good if you move past the era of, if we all move past the era of maps that sacrifice frames for spectacle, because in the end people are going to care a lot more about their frames. Oh, I died. Okay. This is a cool spectacle, but again, definitely a bit of a crunchy movement. So I guess what I'm taking away from this is that this is like dirty water that's been flooded through the city. That is gross, man. Our side is gross. Maybe the Khan should win. Okay, alright, we're gonna miss our shots is what we're gonna do. Wonder if I need to turn down the desktop audio a tiny bit. It's always pretty difficult to judge while I'm recording, so I'll just hope that this all pans out the way it should. Just hope for the best. What is this thing? I can't tell. Is it like an anti-tank thing? But we don't seem to have tanks. We're kind of a low-tech army. Both sides are pretty low-tech here. Alright, heavy fire continuing to come in from further down. Hey, that's pretty high-tech. They have a... He's got a machine gun. Okay, I'm gonna die to that machine gun. Yep, I suspected I might. Was trying to run to cover, but it's tough to counter that. Well, the units are quite cool, as always. They've got cool equipment, and these are obviously, I'm certain that's a custom-made flag that references one of the nations in this universe. Okay. Alright. Alright. I'm gonna try and take cover inside this building. All are welcome. Oh, well, don't mind if I do. It's on fire. Okay. Alright, guys. Come on. That's not fair. You shot me through a door. Obviously not Lance's fault. Their machine gun guys are formidable, that's for sure. And I have this little wimpy rifle that's not doing much. Yeah, see, because their machine gun guys are heavily armored. In fact, you might even go so far as to call them fire support officers? Perhaps you could call them that. Yes, they're heavily armored and they have a machine gun. You know what? I'm done pushing on the right. I'm going to try pushing on the left. I'm assuming that's the palace of the Khan up there. We are pushing through Rekiv itself. Yeah, so for the longest time, Lan, the creator of this map, had the nickname Onward to Rekiv. That was his nickname on the J&I server, the Ancient Warfare 3 Discord server. And I didn't know what it was referring to until now, so that's cool. I'm going to up my graphics again. We'll see. We'll see if that ends up being a wise decision. You know, it's hard for me to say wise. I'm getting on a tangent here. I'm continuing to enjoy the map. When I say wise in the context of Ancient Warfare 3, it reminds me of one of my earliest conversations with Desert Mammoth, where, like, we argued about something, and he was like, okay, you know what, I'm done talking about this, I'm just gonna go do something else. And I said, that would probably be wise. I will always remember that engagement, that interaction. That was before, obviously, me and Mammoth started talking more. Just kind of randoms, and had a spirited difference of opinion at one point. Okay, I'm continuing to attack the right flank. That left flank didn't work out too well for me. We're getting pretty close to the walls of the palace. I feel like the right flank is maybe the way to go here. It's not super satisfying when the guy just tanks a bullet to the face, and you have to go through the whole rigmarole of the bolt action. We're at the palace gates. Onward, let's liberate Rekoria. Okay, Rekoria is the name of the state that we are in, and then Rekiv is the name of the capital city that we are attacking. Okay, I'm at 3 health. That's wild. Who's shooting me now? So those are my friends. Okay, we are getting close. That's a cool statue. I think it would be nice if I had a medkit here, but alas. Let's see if we can snipe this guy. We might be at low health, but that doesn't mean we can't contribute whatsoever. We can abuse geometry here to snipe this guy out, if I can hit my shots, that is. Which is not a foregone conclusion. That guy is there, and he is not... I am not winning against that guy in a contest of arms. I have 88 health, a bolt-action rifle, and no armor, where he has, I'm sure, hundreds of health, armor, and a machine gun, so... I would prefer it if my comrades started pulling their weight and drawing the fire here, because... yeah, the enemy soldiers are... they mean business, that's for sure. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like the enemy soldiers are a bit of a bullet sponge, all of them. Oh, I spawned inside the city. That's nice. I appreciate that a lot, actually. I was dreading the run back. That's why I was being so cautious. Come on, let's get that. Come on, okay. I want to take this guy out at the very least. This guy is not long for the world. Okay, and then this guy too, maybe? Nope, nope. All right, that's fine. I will gladly give my life to take this darned palace. Alright. The guns have gone silent. Oh, not anymore. Spoke too soon. I'm going to charge directly up the steps, I think, to try and establish an overwatch of the... oh, never mind. Yep, okay, there's someone up there. I was going to try and fire down on the two wings of the city, but I'm being engaged. Oh, oh. That is a Gatling gun, and I need to shoot it so it can go down, but I'm just going to let my friends do a suicide charge up here. Oh, never mind. They get to live for a few more seconds. Time to enter the castle. Yes, it is. These guys are heavily armored, and I think they just shot a grenade at us? Yeah. Something's blowing up in there, so I'm gonna let the friendos take the lead. Yeah, these guys are real bullet sponges, and they're not repeating weapons. This is not a very fair fight. This reminds me of in Fallout New Vegas. Gosh, Operation something. The operation where the NCR took the Helios, is that what it was called? Station from the Brotherhood of Steel. Because the NCR won, but only because they had extreme numerical superiority. But it was in fact the Brotherhood, the Defenders, who had way better armor and weapons. And so they made the NCR pay for every step, and that's what's happening here. Alright, anyway, let's look around inside when we get a free moment. Okay. I'll respawn and then give judgment. I'm wondering if maybe LAN has modulars in places where they don't need to be. Because I'm feeling like the main reason this map was performance heavy at the start, and is still a little crunchy now, is because of the quantity of these custom modulars. I feel like he has modulars in places that the player can't easily access, so if you can cut down on those, that might make it smoother. Into the Wolf's Den, okay. I'm continuing to like the character design. See, I'm wondering where... oh, they do have RPGs, okay. I'm wondering where the performance... like, where... because, like, this is not the most detailed. Like, obviously, it's really cool in terms of the color and stuff, but you could add more, like, ruined furniture and stuff, which isn't there. So I'm guessing he realized even how much of a performance hazard this map was, and didn't go the whole hog with decorating. But I'd say internal decorations are more important than capturing that scale on the outside. Regardless, I'm liking the variety of enemies. Okay, I got one. I got another one. Come on, guys. It's very fun storming this palace, though, with my friends, I'm not gonna lie. Very fun. I'm gonna focus on their ranged units first, because their guns are extraordinarily lethal. Yep, and now I'm gonna spawn all the way back in the city. Oh, no, I'm not. Okay, perfect. Alright, cool. So there's, like, checkpoints, I guess, which I appreciate. Maybe when I got the Into the Wolf's Den thing, it set a spawn at the bridge, which I thought was would have been quite appropriate. But yeah, when you see when there's no fighting in here, you can kind of see how empty it is. So maybe getting rid of some modulars in favor of internal decorations would be a good call from LAN. But you know, this map, broadly speaking, is very well executed and fun to play. Oh, I got a DMR. All right. It's sort of a Ravenfield-esque map to me. I don't know why I get that sense. Come on, come on. Okay, that was embarrassing. I was locked in. I didn't even say anything, but I was charging that guy, that RPG guy. This Khan, man, he's got RPG troops and everything. These guys have grenade launchers. He's got a very modernized force, and whereas we seem to be stuck in the past. See, like, now the performance is excellent. Just took a long time to get to this point. Okay. Now hold back. And I like how the map encourages you to work as a unit as well. Because, yeah, the player on their own cannot hope to win this engagement on their own. You've got to rely on the constant advance. Oh! It's a satisfying gun to shoot. Okay. Alright, alright. Kind of a weak gun in terms of damage done, but that took an entire magazine and still didn't kill him. So we'll see how this strategy ends up panning out. Yep, not very well. All right. I did notice. Yeah, see, I got another checkpoint spawn here. Cool. Well, quite cool. I like being able to. I like that depth there. This depth of the world is always an encouraging sign. At some points, you may need to sacrifice that depth for performance, though. Just as a heads up. Alright. And these are the guys... Oh, never mind. I was just going to talk about how tanky they are. So I'm wondering how many of these enemy units are pre-placed, because that could have something to do with it as well. If you have like 200 units at the start of the map, it's going to lag. I had that problem with Green District 3. I don't remember what it was called. War for Green District or something like that. But don't let any of this make you think I'm not enjoying myself. As you all know, the Tomebinder channel is a place for constructive feedback. Okay, this person is being a coward, hiding around the corner. We need brave Waitikan forces, and/or I believe so. So to me, I think we're an alliance of this foreign country called the Waitikans, like Taika Waititi, and for some reason Taika Waititi is involved in this civil war in Rekiv. It's gotten to the point where he's had to attack Rekiv. Sadly, he said to Rekiv. See what I did there? Okay, there we go. The coward finally springs into action and immediately dies. So I guess I understand why he was hiding for so long, because not like he would have made a difference anyway. Charge! Does that guy have a gun, too? He's got a gun and a sword. Is that a thing now? Like, can units shoot and swing a sword? I want to watch this guy. Oh no, they're counterattacking. Oh no. It's because the enemies are such bullet sponges. We have to have the numbers advantage, but it's not materializing for us. We need to have more people than them. Yeah. See, I think we're actually gonna start getting pushed back here. That is a frankly almost unreasonable amount of health to have to give the player to deal with, especially if the player doesn't have any reliable DPS. To give the enemies high health and you don't give the player any way to do a lot of damage per second, this can happen where we're actually getting driven back. Now maybe that's intentional. Maybe this counterattack was intentional. If so, it's a nice way to add some back and forth to the map. Alright, come on, there we go. Bayonet him. Oh, no. Darn. I want to take one of his machine guns. They seem like the actual best gun in the map. Where is the machine gun? This, perhaps? Yes. As long as I don't die, I might be able to do some real damage with this. See, they take a full magazine. Alright, come on. We're back to where we were. Alright, I am loving this machine gun. Come on, I'm gonna hold this ground until I get some reinforcements, I think. Come on up, guys. There we go. There's a lot of melee guys now, which I'm fine with. I'm not complaining. Very long map, too, and lots of different types of engagements. It keeps your attention quite well, actually. I'm I'm always interested to see what's going to be around the next corner, which is a good thing indeed. Oh man. It'd be cool to have some kind of an Easter egg there, but the fact that you didn't do that is probably good, just because it could have been just another room to decorate, just more frames you would lose. This is a bold map in terms of the resources invested. Okay, major enemy strong point up ahead. Gonna try and... I've got some overlapping points of fire. Gonna try... Okay. Alright, I have done a lot of damage to the enemy. I think that looks like a boss up there. And I have almost nothing with which to shoot him. Oh no, he's dead. Okay. There was someone in there. He didn't have a gun, so I thought it would be like a big boss fight, but I was wrong. And is there another, there's an improvised rifle. I've never used this before, that's kind of interesting. Yeah, okay, I'm not really, well situated. I'll take a revolver, I guess. I'm part of the revolver guild after all. Okay, back it up. Okay, one more hit and I'm dead, so I'm gonna let my allies advance here. Very cool designs in this map as well. The yellow and gold. Very cool indeed. Reminds me of a little bit of Aerolia from Steam Wars. Probably not intentional. This is an entirely different world after all. Oh, are these enemies? They must be. And you know what? I think they're going to counterattack and absolutely wipe this force over here. Oh, they're not. They're just going to sit there. Well, if you're just going to sit there, guys, then don't mind if I do. Just let me regen some more health before we engage, if it's not too much trouble. I'll also pick up a gun with actual ammo, although pretty much toast either way, considering how many guys are in there. Any allies? Any more allies that can come up this way? Yeah, okay. I'm going to let a few more guys get up this way before we take on this big, this force. That to me looks like the Khan himself, but we're going to find out in just a second. Alright, you know what? I'm tired of waiting. I'm going to count down to 10, and then we're going to push in there. Come on, guys. 1, 2, 3, and I'll count down from 10. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Charge! Oh, okay. Oh. The Khan, the great Khan of the Rekivans, stands before you, prepared for a final battle. Why do you still struggle? Just give up. Rekiv has fallen. Fallen? No! So long as there is one living Rekivan, we will never fall. The era of Khans and limits is over, Kiva Khan. Your dream is unrealistic, and here we are at your palace, surrounding you. You've lost. Just give up and prevent unnecessary bloodshed. This reminds me of the, I'm assuming this is inspired by the final fight with Legat Lanius from Fallout New Vegas. If it's not, that's cool too, where it gives you the option to just talk him down from his crazy dreams of conquest, etc. So, assuming that's the case, and I click this button, maybe he'll surrender without a fight. But I think it would be nice, Lan, if you gave the option for me to change my mind and say, I disagree, and then start a final fight. Instead of, like, you should have the option to abort the diplomatic path if you choose, but... Oh, okay, alright. A Khan cannot live without... Okay, so that is an option, perfect. He cannot live without his Khanate. So be it, but he can always retreat and return another day. Isn't that more fitting for a nomadic people like your ancestors? Surely you have a secret tunnel somewhere here. So maybe, by the way, I'm just recalling, Khans and Limet, so maybe he wants to be a Limet as well, which is why there's all this yellow, gold and green, so cool. If so, that's quite cool. I like Lemishits and that color scheme. Okay. Do I want to have a final fight with this guy? To be honest, I'm not very well equipped for it. I guess I'll let him retreat. Mark my words, I'll be back. He has retreated, but he will return eventually. Okay, yeah, I did not think I was going to win that final fight, so I decided to just let him flee. But it's cool that you have that option, so... Yeah, that was the Battle of Rekiv, everybody. A solid showing from Lan. Obviously, I had some nitpicks and stuff, which I would recommend that he changes and resolves. But, yeah, no, it's cool to see this kind of return to form from Lan. Very sweeping environments are where he shines, but something is causing lag, and you know what? I'm thinking it is the units, and I can't be certain. Okay, so there is just a guy. Yeah, you know what? I'm betting this is kind of a lemetiate. That's what all this is. Yeah, because these are pineapples. Yeah, okay, cool. Well, cool. I'm going to read more about this lore now. But something is causing lag on this map. Not sure what it is. I'd recommend you do what you can to resolve that. Oh, that's funny. The no idea ship. That is funny. But yeah, so that's what I recommend, Lan. It's a cool looking map. Lots of cool gameplay. A little bit laggy at times. But, yeah. Still an enjoyable experience. Yeah, see, this is cool. I'll probably use this for a thumbnail, to be honest. Oh, let me actually look back at the thumbnail before I go. See, even a higher angle like this might do you one better, because this angle, I guess it works too. But I'll probably do this for the video. Anyway, folks, that is the Battle of Rekiv. I enjoyed it. I will give it an upvote, which is what you should do if you enjoy maps, is be upvoting it, because, as you can see, there's some people downvoting for no reason. Or maybe they're downvoting because they lag too much. But either way, definitely upvote maps if you enjoy them. And speaking of upvoting, if you like this video, please give a like, subscribe, all that stuff. Also, if you have a recommendation and you want me to play your map, let me know in the comments section down below, and I will check it out. With that, folks, I'll see you in the next video. Tomebinder, signing out.